just watched The Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind last night for the 20th time or something. And we happened to have watched it in the Hamptons, which is where it takes place. And we want to visit some of the places that make us think of the movie and talk about why it's such a powerful, long-lasting, brilliant film that all these years later we still can't stop thinking about. Every protagonist has a moment in which they make a decision that sets the plot in motion. And in this film, the decision is when Joel says, "Oh, I'm not going to go to work today, even though I always go to work. I am going to go to Montauk." And this happens at the beginning, and we don't know why he's going to Montauk. But the interesting thing from a storytelling standpoint is that he doesn't know either. Usually, your protagonist makes this big decision, and it's a conscious decision that is going to change everything for them, and it's going to set the story in motion. In this case, it's a completely out of the moment and very out of character for Joel situation where he's like, "Look, I am going to do this thing." And then, of course, he runs into Clementine. So this train station with its various paths is a perfect place for us to think about the ways in which the movie works and the ways in which it sets itself up, where they are from the beginning sort of working to find each other again, but they're not sure how or why, right? It's a movie that's very unsettling in all of it, right? Like this idea that your love could disappear and your things that you're thinking could just vanish. But even the big choice, the big moment happens sort of subconsciously.
Joel, I see a lot of myself in Joel, and he says at one point in the movie, why do I fall in love with every woman that shows me the least bit of attention? I went through a few periods like that, I think, like in college or something. And he's kind of nervous and scared of some things. Yeah, that's about all I have to say. And I just love the scene at the train station where Clem is like, "Hello, here I am," and he's just kind of like, it's just like such a powerful statement about love. Because you feel so sad that this is going away, this history that they had, it's going away permanently, maybe. But it always gets me right here. Every time, it never fails. If I watch it tonight again, I will cry at
This is a very windy and cold movie because that's what it feels like when you've been broken up with the person that you loved, and on top of everything else, they decided to forget you completely. They don't even want to hold on to everything that you meant to them. And it starts and it ends almost with the house in the Hamptons that is a house that Clementine wants to go into, and Joel is terrified of going into it. So in fact, she does go into it, and she's like, "Let's go. People in the Hamptons are not going to do anything about it." That's not entirely true anymore, but I think at the time of the movie it probably was. And he walks away, and this is the very end, his deep, deep regret that he should have gone, and her understanding that he didn't. Then the best line ever whispered, they're about to part, and they're disappearing entirely from each other's memories. She's already erased him. Completely. I mean, it's always in Paris. It's that love line that we all hope we'll hear. Hopefully not after we've been erased by our by our lovers, former and current. But but it this idea that she was so willing to do something that was literally illegal and he was so afraid of it. It's at the core of what makes them great for each other and what makes them separate. And yet they find a way at the very end to say, look, I still want to be with you even if you break into houses and even if you don't join me, because next time you will join me. It's perfect. May your love for the people in your life be as endless as this shore.